if you remember when I was filming a podcast in Helsinki for one of my clients. This client was very high profile business from United States. Their business owner came from Portugal, and his manager from Tallinn hired me to shoot a podcast of them two talking. After that, I worked with this client for more than a year, and my friend was editing their online podcasts. In summer, they stopped producing the podcast and we were sitting without work. And in the previous week, they came back to me and they asked if I want to manage and produce their YouTube channel. This was the perfect timing because we just made a 4-person team. We love YouTube and we need our first clients as soon as possible. But there is one problem. The owner is the main person in their YouTube channel and he lives in Portugal. And we need to find a way to build their YouTube channel while we are in Estonia. Letting him film himself would be an easy job for us. But in this situation, we can't control the filming part of our process. And ideally, the business owner would like not to film himself constantly because he's busy, he have a lot of things to do. So our job was to resolve 3 problems. First was to develop a working strategy for YouTube because their podcast didn't bring them any leads and they got only 60 subscribers from 1 year of producing this podcast. Second was to price out the whole process from strategy to producing and editing and distributing videos for the YouTube channel without filming part, because the easiest and cheapest option is for the business owner to film himself. And the third option is how much would that cost if we also film him, come to Portugal or in any event where he is and just filming him so he does not need to.
Close up.
Well, let's do it. And in the first problem, we realized first that their podcast isn't interesting for anyone because podcasts are very hard to consume and it's only interesting when it's interesting people involved in these podcasts and their business, and the CEO of the company is not very popular. So we decided to offer them a package where we rename the YouTube channel to our CEO's personal name and create a personal brand on YouTube. So in the end, the client answered that they will wait till January, so they will have more demand generation because that's what they are mostly focused on right now. And this marketing budget they decided not to spend in December on the vlogs that we presented to them, and that was a bit strange, and we maybe missed some information and misunderstood them. But what this taught us is that we very liked this offer that we created for this company, because we see that a lot of businesses and business owners, especially like Daniel Dallin, Marcus Million, that we and I personally watch on YouTube, they started to create vlogs of how they build their business on YouTube by promoting it from their personal brand. They create a personal brand on YouTube and show how they build their business, and also they show their hobbies. For example, Marcus Million is showing his passion for running, and the company that they are building with his brother and also they hired a fashion designer. They also run together on marathons in New York City and in other places, and they show passion for running, and that they are building a brand, clothing brand and shoe brand. They also collaborated with Saucony and Nike, and all this invites people who are passionate about running. They watch vlogs of the runners, hobby runners, not professional athletes, and also get to know this company and buy from them, especially. They have one video of their vlogs about the fashion designer that they hired, and they put that video, that vlog from his personal brand on YouTube. They put that on their company website in the store, and that's genius. They create personal brand for himself, the CEO and founder of the company. He also shows the interests of his hobby, that he is passionate about running, and shows that to the audience who likes running, and that way they come up and know that this brand exists, and they can buy merch from them, buy running shoes, buy running clothes, and this is win-win situation for him and for people, because he's not pushing, he's not selling with ads. This is organic content, and he is not being salesy, and the customers like that, and that's basically what we offered for this company, and realize that we are on something interesting, and we need to pivot our company and present that to a lot of business owners, so they can also create this type of marketing on YouTube, because we realize that YouTube is entertainment platform and not some marketing funnel that you can push ads and everything else. Nobody likes ads, to be honest. When you open a YouTube app, you want to be entertained or educated, and that's basically what we wanted to present to them, is that you show your interest in hobbies and travels and everything else, and also show your business stuff. You also show that you are working on something, and when this builds your personal brand awareness, also some curiosity comes from subscribers, and they are basically interested on what are you building, what is that brand or company that you are building, and you show that this is my company, that's what I'm building, and link is in the description if you are interested. It's not being salesy, and that's what people like, and especially on our modern world where everyone hates being sold to. So that's why we decided that we should pivot towards this YouTube management thing, and we decided that we can be a YouTube agency that offers YouTube for businesses and business owners, and that way we can scale this agency and show how we are growing it and building basically a vehicle that helps businesses scale on YouTube with their marketing as a part of their marketing strategy. So that's the plan, that's the action plan that we have in the next month, and hopefully that will be interesting for you to watch. And we didn't expect that to turn this way, but we realized that we need to have some retainer clients that is interesting to work with, and also this will be a constant monthly work. We realized that branded documentaries and commercials, they are fun, they are more interesting to create, to film, but they are not constant work. But we need a vehicle in our agency that will feed us with work and that will be constant work that pay our bills, and in free time focus on some passion projects that we want to film by ourselves, maybe for free, maybe to come up with other services that we can provide and learn from them. More news coming in next videos. Thanks guys for watching, and if you found that video helpful, comment down below what you want to see next, what questions do you have, and everything else. So subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks, bye.